Hello, in this video we're going to be setting up our smart dashcam application in Android Studio, and we're going to be making our APK. So first things first, you want to download the GitHub repo with the Android Studio project, and you want to download Android Studio. I'll drop a link to both so you can download both things. I'll also leave a link to how to install Android Studio. It's pretty basic. You might need to set up a couple of paths, but it's pretty basic. Once you set up Android Studio and install it, once you launch it for the first time, it'll take you to a window that looks like this, and you're gonna say that you want to open a existing project, and then you would go through one of your folders and you would select your project and it would open up to the project. Now I already have my project set up, and on this window you can see that it's right here, and if I click on it, it'll take me to the project. So now once you open up Android Studio, you're gonna want to set up your SDK and JDK and key store, and I'll leave links to how to set up all of these. But mostly if you go to your SDK manager, you can see that you can select different versions of Android and install them, and it'll have a set location for all your SDKs, and it'll most likely be something like this. It'll look something like this, and you can name your folder for SDKs whatever you want it to. And then okay, now quick thing I want to mention about the SDK manager is for the SDK, make sure you download the SDK for your mobile device, like which version it's on. You can check in the settings on your Android version. You just check this off and then download those specific Android versions. If you download the wrong version, it just won't work on your device. You won't be able to install the APK. So make sure you select the right ones, or you could select multiple ones and download those. We can press OK for now. And actually, this Android SDK location, you may want to copy it, and then we could press OK. Alright, so right now we want to open up the application folder and the Gradle scripts. Now if you don't have this file called local.properties, you may need to create one. To do that, all you need to do is right click, new, and then you would have a resource bundle right here. You would click that, and it'd just be something that would look blank like this. And then in it, you want to, if it says, well, if you don't have this file, like I said before, you would just put in this line right here with your SDK location. So you would put in sdk.dir is equal to, and you would just paste it right here, and you would have to put one more slash onto each one like that. Alright, so we have our local.properties. It's already set up. We want to go to our build.gradle. You want to right click on it, and then you want to run it, and then you can see in the log it says task execution finished. And so now we want to go to Java, and wrong Java. First we want to open up our assets folder, our CPP folder, and we want to open up, yes, this Java folder as well, and you're gonna have all these scripts in here. So the most important one right now is Yolov4.h, and we also have the box right here. So now this is for our labels. We have to adjust some of the code because this is originally built for a normal Yolov4 tiny detector, which is for multiple classes, but in this case we only have the car and stop sign. And so what I've done here is just removed everything. So anything inside these curly brackets you would delete, and then in quotes you would type in stop, or sorry, you would type in car, and then outside of the comma or quotes you would put a comma, and then more quotes, and then you would put stop sign, just like that. And there we go, we have our labels set up in Yolov4.h, and you would also need to do the same exact thing in box.java. So when it says labels is equal to, you just do the exact same thing. So if you really wanted to, you could just copy this part right here and take out whatever is inside the curly brackets and paste it. Alright, So now once we're done with that, we want to paste in our pre-made model, or not our pre-made, we want to replace the pre-made models, which should be called Yolov4 -tiny.bin and .param down here. So you want to open up your folder where we put our optimized models, which we created in the last video. We want to copy both, copy, and then we'll select these two, delete them. Alright, we'll just select them again, right click, delete, delete. Alright, you just want to delete this one as well. Alright, so now we can right click and we can paste, refractor, and there we go. Now it should have dash off because it's the new one now, but we do want to rename both of them. So you hover over refractor and then press rename and take out the dash and opt. Refractor, same thing over here, rename, and refractor. Alright, so now we have everything set up. You can close all of this. Alright, and now we can go to edit configurations, Android app. Alright, so you're gonna have a selection up here for Android app. If you don't have that, you would just go to templates, click Android app, and we just have it set to default APK right now. And then you would select Yolov5.app and then press OK. Alright, we go to edit configurations. So that was if you wanted to create a another app, but most likely you'll have one ready up here, Android app, and in this it'll just be called app, and then we have Yolov5.app. And so the default APK right now is the one with the pre-made Yolov4 model, so it'll be able to detect multiple classes. So to fix this, we want to create our own APK. To do that, we also have to go up here, build, and you'll go to build bundle or generate signed bundle or APK, and then you select APK, press next. Alright, so here you're gonna have to create a key store. You can just go through the process and create a new one down here, and I'll leave a video to how to do that. Once you've created your key store, it's pretty simple. You just have to make a name and then add a password and create a file location for it, and it'll do that all automatically when you press create new. You can go through the simple steps, and I'll leave a video in the description below on how to do that. Alright, so once you have that, so far we've set up an SDK and key store, and then after that we just want to click release and check off all of these, and then you just press finish. Alright, still going. Now, one thing to mention, when we clicked on release, above that there was an option for the file location, and by default our file location is gonna be in our project over here. Specifically, it's in the release folder, and our APK will be called app-release.apk, and our APK will be set from there. Actually, quickly, let's go back to build. Just go through the steps. Alright, so in this folder over here, actually the best thing to do right now is so basically you want to select the folder for release, and in that case it should be in app, and then we just click release. Okay, and yeah, just like that. So we would click release and then we'll press finish. So if you didn't do that before, you can just change that up. Alright, so now that we have release, we can go to app, edit configuration. So for our default APK, it'll just be selecting the APK from the release folder. Alright, so now that we have that ready, if you wanted to test this on a device, we could just select the device, plug it into our computer, and do that. But instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for example, I could just download this to a mobile device, or I can just upload it to Google Drive, and then from my mobile device download it and open it up. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this part on the PC. So if you can just upload this, I'll be uploading this APK to Google Drive, and so if you weren't able to create your own APK, this is the one that you would have ended up with. And so I'll just move on to a device and then show you how to download the APK. Alright, so I've uploaded the APK to Google Drive, and so now I'm on my mobile device. I've got it in my start, and I renamed it to Yolov4 custom app. You can rename it to whatever you want. So once you click on it, it'll immediately start the download. Now, one thing I do have to mention is you do have to give the app permissions, such as photo permission and storage permission. So now it gave me this option, YOLO NCNN. Also, in settings, you may have to change the permissions, not only for our custom app, but for Google Drive to install from unknown sources, because when you first install APKs, you might have to go change some of those settings. So we're gonna press install. Alright. So now it said that because I've already installed this app before, so I'm gonna have to uninstall. Yeah, so if you get that problem, like app not installed, it's probably because you've installed it before. Alright. Alright, and now the app installed. So when we open it, it's probably gonna crash right now. It's gonna ask for access. Yeah, it crashed. So that's because we need to give it permissions. Yeah, so it crashed over there. So we're gonna go to app info, and we're gonna go to permissions, and see it says camera not allowed. Alright, and now we've opened up the app. So now how we're gonna test is we're gonna show like car images and stop sign images. Alright, the FPS isn't too good, but yeah, you can see that it detects stop signs, and over here it detects cars, and it's really not that bad considering it's on a mobile device. It's not that much power, but yeah, you can see it's detecting cars. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, and this video marks the end of the series for making our smart dashcam. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.